In today's video, we are going to discuss thermocouple. We will discuss what is thermocouple, why we use them, how they work, and how they are connected to any controller, to any PLC, and what are their applications. So video is going to be very helpful for you. Don't skip the video. Let's begin. Look friends, the main purpose of thermocouple is to measure the temperature in various environments. Here you can say in various industrial environments. And thermocouple provides accurate temperature for monitoring. If we are monitoring the temperature of anywhere, then thermocouple will provide the accurate temperature readings for that. Now friends, what is thermocouple? A thermocouple is a temperature sensor made of two different metals joined together. Here one important point, please note it down. It is made of two different metals joined together. Here you can see this metal A and this is metal B, and these two different metals are joined at this point. Okay, and it is also clear from the name of thermocouple. Thermocouple is made from two words, thermo and couple. Thermo means temperature sensor. That means it is used for temperature measurement, and couple means a pair of wire. Here you can see a pair of wire is there, and this is the thermocouple. The another important point is thermocouple generates a voltage. That means the output of thermocouple is in volt. And this voltage is based on the temperature difference between its junctions. Suppose its one junction is J1 and another junction is J2. So its output voltage will depend on the temperature difference between J1 and J2. Now let's discuss its working principle. It is an important question for interviews, that what is the working principle of thermocouple. Look friends, thermocouples operate on the principle of Seebeck effect. Please note it down. It works on the Seebeck effect. Now what is the Seebeck effect? Look friends, in Seebeck effect, an EMF or voltage is generated due to temperature differences between two different junctions. We have discussed about two junctions. Here two different junctions are, one is hot junction and another is cold junction. When there is a temperature difference between these two junctions, temperature difference, then an EMF or voltage is generated. This is the Seebeck effect. Here one more important point is that hot junction is also known as measuring junction. And cold junction is known as reference junction. Reference junction. So when there will be a temperature difference between measuring junction and reference junction, then an EMF or voltage will generate. Now friends, the voltage generated is directly related to the temperature difference between hot and cold junction. Suppose there is a temperature difference between hot junction and cold junction, and it is delta T, and generated voltage is V. So V will be directly proportional to delta T. Okay, when there will be a temperature difference, you can understand it like this. When we will look at thermocouple, this will look like this. From here it is inserted in the process and from here it is measuring the temperature. So it is known as measuring junction. Now it is clear to you why we call hot junction as measuring junction. And the other junction will be here. And it will be cold junction or it will be reference junction. Okay. When there will be a temperature difference delta T, a voltage is generated. And here generated voltage will be here, and this voltage is measured in millivolts. So you can say the output of thermocouple is in millivolts. Thermocouple is millivolts. Please note it down. Now we will see the temperature measurement by using thermocouple. Look friends, generated voltage or millivolts changes with temperature difference. As temperature increases, this millivolt will also increase. As temperature decreases, the millivolts will also decrease, which can be measured and converted into temperature readings. Now the millivolts that are generated by the thermocouple now converted into temperature readings. Look friends, this is measuring junction. I am writing it at M, and this is reference junction. I am writing it as R, because reference junction remains in environment. So this is constant. This will be at constant temperature. Okay. Now from here thermocouple is inserted in the process. As the temperature is increased here, so the temperature at measuring point will increase. Here temperature is constant, so delta T will also increase. That means temperature difference will also increase and millivolts will also increase. And if the temperature will lower down, then the temperature at this point will also lower down and millivolts will also lower down. So millivolts changes with temperature difference. Temperature difference between measuring junction and reference junction, or you can say temperature difference between hot junction and cold junction. Now we will discuss simplex and duplex thermocouple. Look friends, simplex thermocouples consist of a single pair of wires. Here simplex means single, and we are talking about the thermocouple, that means single pair of wires. So it is very simple to understand the definition of simplex thermocouple. You can see a single pair of wires is shown here. Look friends, this is for J-type thermocouple, this is for K-type thermocouple, and this is for some other type of thermocouple. Okay. This is the color coding for thermocouples. If we are using yellow wire and red wire, then it is K-type thermocouple. If we are using white wire and red wire, then it is J-type thermocouple. These wires will be here and these wires will be connected from here to here like this, and these are connected here. So one junction is this, is measuring junction, and the another junction is reference junction. So two junctions are created. You can understand very easily. Now look friends, this single pair of wires is joined at one end to form the measuring junction. Here you can see it is joined here, it is joined here, here and here. So now measuring junction is formed, and another one is, this is the reference junction, and this will become the measuring junction. Look friends, the other end of wires is connected to a measuring instrument. Now what is the other end of wires? Wires will connected from here to here like this. So other end of wire is this. The other end of wires is connected to a measuring instrument. So this end of wires will connected at PLC, or it will be connected at controller, or it will be connected at some indicator. Okay. Now look friends, this is an important point. Please note it down. Simplex thermocouples are used in applications where only one temperature reading is needed. So when we want to display the readings of thermocouple only at one place, then we will use simplex thermocouple. Okay, it is very clear to you. Now let's discuss the duplex thermocouple. Duplex thermocouples have two pairs of thermocouple wires within a single sheet. Here it is clear from its name, it is duplex. Duplex means two. And when we are using the name of thermocouple, that means it has a pair of wires. That means thermocouples have two pairs of thermocouple wires within a single sheet. So here two pairs will be there. Okay, and two pairs will be here. Similarly, you can see here two pairs are shown. One pair is this and another pair is this. Okay friends, now this means that they have two separate measuring junctions. Please note it down, it is an important point. There will be two measuring junctions. Suppose we are using these two pairs of wires, then this will be first measuring junction and this will be second measuring junction. Okay, when there will be two measuring junction, there will also be two reference junction. One will be there and one will be there. Okay, now friends, it is an important point. Please note it down. Duplex thermocouples are used to show temperature measurement at two different points simultaneously. That means they can display the temperature readings at two different points at same time. This is pair 1 and this is pair 2. Okay, this is pair 1. Now pair 1 will be connected at some place, like it is connected at PLC or it is connected at some controller, and pair 2 will connected at other place. Suppose it is connected at some indicator. So friends, thermocouples will show temperature measurement at PLC and at indicator, and these two readings will be same. So simultaneously they will represent the temperature readings at two different places. So this is the big advantage of using duplex thermocouple in place of simplex thermocouple. I think it is clear to you. Now friends, let's discuss how to check a thermocouple. The first step in checking thermocouple is continuity check. Now why continuity is required? Look friends, this test verifies if thermocouples wires are not damaged. This test verifies that thermocouple wires are damaged or not damaged and have a continuous electrical path. You can understand it like this. Here, this will be the measuring junction and wires will connect it from here to here. Okay. Now friends, we will do the continuity check. If these wires are broken in between from here to here, from here to here, then there will be no continuity, or it may be a possibility that wires are broken from here, then there will be no continuity. So this continuity check will determine that electrical path is continuous or not. So it is very important in thermocouple checking. Now next step is gather your tools. Look friends, to check the thermocouple we will need a multimeter. Okay, but remember one point, multimeter can measure resistance and millivolt. If we are using a multimeter and it can measure resistance and millivolt, then we can use it for checking the thermocouple. Next step, set up the multimeter. Now to set up the multimeter means to turn on the multimeter. To turn on the multimeter and set it to measure resistance or continuity. Here you can see multimeter is off. We will turn on the multimeter and we will rotate this knob to turn on the multimeter, and we will set it either here or here, because here it will measure resistance and here it will measure continuity. Likewise, you can see here it is set to measure resistance and continuity. Okay. Another important point is connect the leads. Now we will connect these leads to thermocouple. Now we can connect red here or black here, or we can connect red here or black here. Because we are measuring resistance or continuity, so polarity doesn't matter. We can connect any wire to any point here or here. Okay. Now we will determine whether thermocouple is working okay or not okay. Look friends, how we will determine the thermocouple is okay. Important point, please note it down. If the multimeter shows a low resistance reading close to 0 ohms, that means the resistance reading will be from 0 to, let's say, 5 ohm or 10 ohm, then it will be considered as low resistance reading. It means that the wires are continuous and thermocouple is working okay. Or you can also determine that whether the thermocouple is okay if continuity beep is here. If continuity beep is showing here, that means wires are continuous. Okay. If continuity beep is not there, you can say that wires are not continuous. Now to determine that thermocouple is not okay, it means if the thermocouple shows a very high resistance or an open loop reading. Here you can say OL is shown. That means open loop. Now what does it mean? That means the wires connected from here to here, that these wires are broken somewhere from here to here. In that case, the thermocouple needs to be replaced. Please note it down. Now, after then, millivolts are checked. We will check the millivolts. Why we will check the millivolts? Because thermocouple output is in millivolts. And we will check the millivolts according to the type of thermocouple. Okay. Now we will look at the some key features of thermocouples. These are, first one is thermocouple converts thermal energy to electrical energy. What is thermal energy? It is temperature. And what is electrical energy? It is millivolt. Thermocouple converts temperature into millivolts. That means it converts thermal energy to electrical energy. Okay. You can also reply in interviews that thermocouple is an instrument that converts thermal energy to electrical energy. Another key feature is thermocouple operates without external power. No external power is needed for thermocouple operation. Okay. Another key feature is wide temperature range. Thermocouple temperature range is wide and it can measure the temperature up to 2300 degrees Celsius. Another key feature is its response time. It has fast response time. It is robust and durable. Thermocouple can be used in harsh environments also. The outer layer of a thermocouple is a protective casing that prevents damage to the thermocouple. This outer layer is very strong. It prevents damage to the thermocouple. Okay, and it can also be used in the harsh environments. For example, K-type thermocouples. Next key feature is low cost and easy to use. Another is it is highly responsive to temperature changes. As soon as temperature readings are changing, millivolts are also changed. Now we will discuss the applications of thermocouples. What are the applications of thermocouples? Look friends, thermocouples are used in various industries and they are used for accurate temperature monitoring and controlling. Thermocouples are not only used for monitoring purpose but also they are used for controlling purpose. Suppose we are using a thermocouple for temperature measurement. We can take its reading at some PLC or at some controller. Okay, we will set a set point in controller and we will use a control valve. And this control valve will operate according to the set point. Okay, so thermocouple will also used in controlling the temperature. I think it is clear to you. Now friends, if we look at the applications of thermocouple, then it is used in industrial processes, it is used in food industry, it is used in HVAC systems, in automotive and in scientific research. Thermocouples are used in many industries. So friends, this was our video. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe our channel for more instrumentation content.